What's good, y'all? This is Courtney, and we're gonna talk about the passage, episode 5. How you gonna outrun the end of the world? Yep. Listen, I've been lacking. I think I gotta catch up on quite a few, but we're gonna do what it need to do, and all of that. I just got through watching it, bruh, bruh. I am so ready for Brad and Amy to get the hell out of Project Noah, cause the shit finna hit the fan, literally. Um, I was right. I think I was right about Anthony. God said Anthony a good dude, and hopefully he be on their side, on Amy's side, cause you know what I'm saying. So I'm cool with that. Nicole, sister girl, it's time for you to break over Richards. Richards he's a bitch, and you don't need him in your life anymore. Cause baby, way the shit going, he ain't gonna be for your cause in the damn way. So let's get started. All right. Homeboy is a deputy of the Department of Defense. He shows up. He wants to know what the hell is going on. He wants to know about Amy. And so basically, he's trying to figure out why Brad is like her shadow. And so he's saying, give me time with Amy. Separate her from the agent. So we got him talking to Nicole, that's Dr. Sykes, and the Asian doctor, Dr. Pat Yet. What's that man's name? But, talking to them. Basically, he is saying, fuck the avian bird flu cure. We finna use Amy as a prototype for these weapons. Now we all know Sykes didn't motherfucking plan for that. She said, "I'll be damned if you use that child as so y'all can test on him to be used for a weapon." And the undercat doctor, Dr. Pat, whatever, the Asian doctor, he's quick to prove his self-worth. He quick to put his dick on the table and show him what's boss. But we all see that he got what he deserved, and I was happy. I was ready for that motherfucker to go. I said, bruh, I know you're trying to show and prove your worth and everything, but it's some cases you need to slow your goddamn roll. But we see he didn't do that, and we see, the end. So we goes, and basically Brad figures out that Amy could read minds. And so she feels some kind of way. She think he probably mad at her when he not. And so they go, and the agents or whatever, they separate Amy from motherfucking Brad. Amy is over it. Amy looking at Richards like, bruh, as soon as my fangs kick in, bruh, as soon as my new teeth kick in, I am tearing your throat asunder. That's basically what Amy got that look on her face when she looked at him. Wait till my new teeth kick in, bruh. I got you. So, doing this whole stuff, our girl Lacey, she's on a spiritual journey. She's like, that woman intuition and everything. Her soul is telling her that, baby girl, the world finna come to end. Get your soldiers ready. We about to head for war. And so she's trying to figure out her life's purpose. And she done figured out what it is. She figured out that her life's purpose, things fall into place. She's basically saying God put shit in order for certain things to happen. Even if the things that happen do be catastrophic, do be horrifying or whatever. So she's saying my main goal and everything is to protect that girl, protect that baby. And she said, and that's why I was put on this earth for us, is to protect that girl. And that's what she gonna do. Now, as we see, Amy is getting her broad together. Amy is getting her pack together. It's going to be Amy's pack versus Fannon's pack. You know, let's on the topic of Fanning and Jonas and the wife. I knew, I kind of peeked out it was something different. No, not something different. I could peek out that it was something else. Due to the way when Jonas told him that she got Alzheimer's and the way his reaction. At first, I thought it was like, you know, he being a concerned friend. But then I thought about it. Y'all kind of, y'all not really tight. So with him, come to find out, Fanning been in love with Jonas's wife, y'all. Fanning been wanting Jonas's wife for a good hot minute, y'all. And so it basically shows a scene where Jonas, he's getting ready to go overseas, everything for I don't know how long. And basically she's going to be at home by herself. So he basically, Fanning use his motherfucking way of being like the friend to take her home. And next thing you know, he had her hemmed up some fucking word. And they, you know, they bang the headboard. That shit. Right? But as we see in the scene, now mind you, Jonas is in the same area where the rest of the virals are at. Because they got to quarantine him to see is he affected. So we all know Fanning, he could do that mind space shit, you know, popping folks' head. And basically Jonas tells him, like, listen, crack your face, bitch. Homegirl already, my wife already told me what happened. She already told me what went down. She told me what happened between y'all and everything. And guess what? We got over it. We did what we had to do. Therapy. All that shit. I cut back my hours. Why? Because we love each other. And that right there, when you seen Fanning up in that time, that MySpace with Jonas, you saw how his face looked. He was taking a back some. And then Jonas like, I already clock your teeth, my nigga. Like, I already know why you doing this shit. Cause you're hurt, you're jealous, you're mad because you didn't really get the girl. Ain't it always over something like that? It's all about that heart wanting to belong and love and all that shit. That's how, you know, I guess most wars happen, y'all. I guess. So we see Fanning. Fanning goes into homegirl, the wife's head, and he talking to her. And I ain't gonna lie, when he was talking to her, trying to spit that game to her, being that she does have Alzheimer's, being that she don't know what's going on, you know, she don't remember nothing, I thought he was gonna pull a stunt and basically said, I'm your husband. That's what I thought he was gonna do. But now, bruh, he ain't gonna do that. He's a truly evil piece of shit. Right? So, you know, his what you call him? I would say his servant or whatever. You know, the boy, the baby with the good heart, him. So he goes and basically, I was thinking, like, I know they brought the wife over there for them to, you know, Jonas to see her before he go into quarantine. But I thought they had sent her back to the nursing home she was at. But now, kind of find out, Fanning had that boy to go get a vial. It was a syringe of blood, of the infected viral blood. And this what had happened. She got injected with the blood. Cause when he walked up in there, after all the shit went down, he went up in there. She got up. She remembered who he was and all that stuff. He infected her with that goddamn blood. I said, Fanny, you low down dirty bastard, piece of shit. You are so damn wrong, bruh. You are so wrong. So As we learned in this episode, Nicole know what Richard's done. She clocked his tea. But said, bruh, I know you didn't I know you lied about the whole thing about Shauna Babcock. What is going on? She like, baby, what's going on? If she in your head, she fuck with your head. If she is, we could work this out. But he all up in his feelings. Nicole, please break up with Richard. He ain't it. He's not it, baby. He's not it. So we get the new deputy goes to basically talk to Amy, and he's trying to patronize Amy like she a little kid, like she don't know nothing. This is why you try to talk to that girl like she 3 years old, bro. That girl know more than you, bro. Like she is very fucking intelligent. Don't let that young age fool you, bro. And so Nicole comes into the meeting, and basically, watch and see how he gonna interact with the girl. But the question is, he trying to pull at her, basically saying, "Oh, so you know how to read minds? You know how to read minds? So, oh, did you read my mind just then and all that stuff?" And she was like, "No." And so Sykes ends that meeting, and she basically told homeboy, like, just like you could put your dick out on the table, show how big it is, I could do the same fucking shit. And she was like, until you clear my clearance, this still my house. I still rule. So deuces. So she goes and disconnects her tracking chip off of her so they won't know where she at. And basically she says, I'm gonna help get you and Brad out of here. Cause she done already said the shit is going, it's way out of pocket. And I think she already know shit's finna hit the fan. And I believe she already know that for them to survive any of this, they need to get Amy out. Amy is the solution. She's the fucking savior. So we go and let's go to the doctor, the Asian doctor, the young Thundercat. Now we got one of them virals. That viral, I think he was a serial killer or whatnot. He tickles me because of his voice. He got that country accent. And he just straight up sassy with it and everything. And so he's like, basically, young Thundercat doctor, his job is to find a way to basically neuter them virals so they could run under their command. So this little gadget he had basically connected his brain to the viral brain. First go around, it worked perfectly. But come to find out, see, this is my thing with man. When I talk about man, I ain't talking about just men like males. I'm talking about man as a whole, human beings. This is what y'all fail to realize. Y'all really gonna have to check y'all entitlement when it comes to this. Now, case in point, homeboy viral said, it's all like all funds and games and everything, but when we have y'all thinking that y'all actually smarter than us, that you're actually stronger than us, when that's not the case. Who is the apex predator? It's not humans. It's them. They the new evolution. They the apex predator. So, and that's the thing. That's what, like, all of man. And you have to think about it. Mankind trying to control a force of nature. We really don't know how the vampire virus came to be. Because they didn't show us that. So, I haven't read the book. So, whatever it is some form of, I'm going to say, natural evolution. A jump start. I'm going to go say that. That's just me saying that. And we see human beings, y'all could do whatever y'all want with it, trying to find a way to manipulate it and everything, but all in all, your handling with it is man-made. it will never, ever beat nature or Mother Nature or nature as in general. You know what I'm saying? So that's that whole thing. So basically, when the deputy showed up to see, see what happened, it didn't work for homeboy. He got embarrassed. He got mad. And so when he came back again by himself and tried to pull a stunt again, he fucked up. Next thing you know, well, it tripped me out how they do that whole mind space thing. Cause I thought that was really him talking to the viral. But kind of find out, soon as homeboy came into the range, I guess the whole range of how far that vampires mental abilities, y'all gotta forget I'm tongue tied. Soon as he got into that range, he snatched his ass and basically messed with him so bad it had him basically let loose his ass. And he killed homeboy. And I was like, that's what you get. Killed him in front of Jonas. And so now we got that one viral. He's running amok and all that. So now, man, okay, so we go to Brad. Brad is in another room, and Rich is like kind of popped him aside his head, and so he knocked out. So he goes into the mind space. He's on a porch, on a house, and we see Anthony sitting behind him. And he's sitting there, and there go Anthony's mama bringing tea and talking. And Anthony says his mama been dead for 3 years. But he said this is where he goes. I guess it's like his favorite member of being there. He'd be able to sit on the porch, watch the kids on the street, and all that stuff. So Anthony is there and basically saying, Anthony is warning Brad. And he actually saying, he's here for Amy. And which I was like, yes. He said, I ain't here for Fanny and I ain't here for your ass. Because, he feels some kind of way because Brad did bring him now. Brad brung an innocent man to live a lifetime of fucking hell. So he said he's there for Amy. So, the thing about it is like, how are we gonna stop this? And homeboy said you can't outrun what's already this thing. It's going to happen. The end of the world is coming. It's going to happen. He said your main thing, what you gotta do is to prepare her so she could get ready for the end of the world. We already know Amy's a quick study. We already know she's quick on her feet. We already know she's very motherfucking intelligent. So half of the battle is already won. Half of the battle is already won, y'all. So, Anthony just warning them, giving them tea. So, let's see. You fucked your wife, bro. I got it playing in the background, y'all. So, as we see, shit popping off, they can't find Brad. Because, as we know, Sykes and everything, she's hiding Brad and Amy into the blood locker and everything, get ready so they can motherfucking haul ass. And so, while Richards, he looking around, looking constipated, trying to find where Brad at, there goes Shauna. Shauna basically telling us like, your girlfriend Nicole, blah blah blah, and he like, don't you say her name like that. And she basically tell him like, he's in that, they in the blood locker with everything. And she basically told Brad that we getting out of here, and guess what? You gonna be right beside me. She basically said, I own you now, bitch. I own all of you. You mine. Nicole, please break up with him. Baby, I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die, bitch. I don't want you to die. That man, he ain't yours no more, baby girl. He ain't yours. Mm-mm. And so, we already see, we been saw the destruction of Nicole's and Richard's relationship. We already seen it, y'all. We saw that in the first episode. So this ain't nothing but a fucking snowball effect, and they're gonna be deuces probably by the next episode. Which needs to happen. Okay. So we go to the monastery where Lacey was a nun. Now, when the head nuns don't see it for her, she mad because she left. Can you remember? She was a nun first before, she went into the Navy and all that stuff like that. And so with homegirl, what's her name? What the wife name, y'all? Well, the wife and everything, talks to her and all that stuff. And so the nuns be able to set them up for a night. And so we see the wife. She goes, right? She goes and she says a prayer. She's praying for Brad and she's praying for Amy. And this thing, you see somebody jack her ass. I said, wait a minute. I'm like, girl, you done got kidnapped already? We don't know what's going on. So we see Brad and we see Amy in the locker, in the blood locker. So they freezing. Well, basically, Brad is freezing. Amy, not so much. He like, girl, you ain't cold. She like, Remember, she's turning, y'all. She's turning. We already know she got that speed on her. We already know that she can read minds. Now she's impervious to I guess extreme temperatures and all that stuff like that. And so Amy tells him that she has saw Shauna Babcock. And she basically said that, I'm changing. And when I change, you ain't going to want to have nothing to do with me. And Brad said, now listen here, baby girl. Fuck that bitch. She talking shit. Never. You my daughter. That's just basically what was said. And so Amy basically tells she hears everything. She hears what they are saying in her head. So Brad basically said, well, if you hear their stories, how about you think about your own stories and use your stories as a buffer so you won't be plagued with what they trying to motherfucking stunts they trying to pull. And so she does that. And she brings it up. And then we get into the conversation about, why he do what he did. Why is he doing this? What's the tea? And he basically tells her that he lost somebody very important to him. And he basically pushed everybody away because he thought that was the best thing to do. And that ended up him doing some shit that he ain't proud of. Basically, getting all these death row inmates and sending them to, making them do the whole Project Noah shit. But he said then it all changed when he met her. And so now, basically it all made, that's his daughter. So after a little skirmish in the blood locker when he had to fight two the Grays, or I'm gonna call them the Grays, they haul ass, right? So they trying to get to the way of the kitchen. Excuse me. Mind you, the honky tonk viral, cause he sounds so fucking country. But I love his accent though. I love the country accent because everything. But He's running rapid. So when they go down this corridor, Amy like, no, that's not good. We can't go there. And Brad like, why? There goes Honky Tonk Viral. Honky Tonk Viral goes and jumps on Brad. Brad is like telling Amy run and stuff like that, and look like he getting ready to gnaw on Brad. Amy stops and do this fucking scream, y'all, and I'm like, girl, what is you doing? It sounds like a siren scream. I mean, it just vibrate. The intensity of that scream basically blows Honky Tonk Viral. He flies in the air and knocks him out for a quick second. And then he gets up, looks around, look at her. He is petrified of her. And hauls ass, bitch. I like, fire starter, bitch. Fire starter, girl. And Brad like, what in the hell? Amy showing out. She's showing out, y'all. She's showing out. She's showing out, y'all. Amy showing out, bruh. So, I'm trying to remember what else happened. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm watching this on Hulu, right? Now, Hulu, I done paid this goddamn money, this extra money, so I won't have no damn ads. But we still getting ads. This shit is ridiculous. I'm trying to remember that's all of it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. That's all of it. Listen, if it ain't, I will bring it up in the next review. But if I'm right, that's it. So listen, y'all. Has it got renewed for a second season? I don't remember. Well, it needs to, yeah, it's good, y'all. It's good. What else? Okay, so I wonder what other powers she gonna have. We're gonna have to see. But I wonder who that was that jacked the wife. Maybe he was able to get out and he figured out where she was. I don't know. But we're gonna see, y'all. Holla.